Hello and welcome to Points of Light. I am Becca Conlon. I am the pastor of in the Synod here at Arkansas, Oklahoma, and the director of Evangelical Mission and Associate for Youth and Young Adult Ministry. We are doing a series here during the season after Epiphany to lift up some of the more unique ministries happening in the Arkansas, Oklahoma Synod and help congregations be able to explore new ideas for their own ministries. So with me today is Dorla Dixon, who's one of the office managers, but also an all-around Jill of all trades, does everything at Prince of Peace in Hot Springs in Arkansas. And she's here to share about a program that they do that's very simple, an after-school program called Granola and Grins. And so Dorla, I'll let you take it away. If you share, what is Granola and Grins? How did it start? What all do you do? Whatever else you want to share.
All right. Granola and Grins started about, 5 years ago. We realized that we had school buses that stopped right at the corner of our church and one of the roads here. And all these kids, about 30 to 35 children, were getting off the buses. And we thought, well, what could we do to show these children that we cared about them? And we did some brainstorming and came up with, we're going to pass out granola bars when they get off the bus. And we've kind of nicknamed it Granolas and Grins. So we started that, and of course, it ran for a couple of years, then we had to stop because of COVID. And we have just restarted this school year again. And some of the kids still remember us from pre-COVID times. And we've just made friends with them. They give us hugs. They're so appreciative. They thank us. They have really good manners. And it's just a lot of fun. And we also have done special treats, like at Halloween, we'll give them, some candy along with their granola bar. And at Christmas time and right before their Christmas break, we packed up little goodie bags with some fruit, candy, Rice Krispie treats instead of the granolas, and they really like those. And just put them in little goodie bags. And we were just so thankful that we were able to share that with them before they started their holiday.
Wonderful. Is it just a small handful of volunteers that are there?
Yes, we have, we rotate weeks. I do it once a month with my friend, and we have couples that'll, help. And then we have some people from Community of Joy in Hot Springs Village that will occasionally come and assist also.
And just once a week, or are you out there every day?
Once a week during the school year on Fridays. The buses come about 3:15, and we have 3 buses that come like 5 to 10 minutes apart. And the last bus is the one with the most kids. There's probably 20 children that get off on that bus.
And has there been any pushback, either negative or even positive, from parents?
No, parents love it. There's some parents that use our side driveway to pick their kids up. And they're just so excited, and they say thank you to us all the time. And when we have extras, we'll just give it to the parents and say, here, take this. There might be an older sibling in the car with them. And so we'll just give them extras.
Good. And then for the items, I'm assuming you go to like Sam's Club and you get the big giant box of granola bars.
Right, we can do that. We also have Project Hope here in Hot Springs, the food bank, and we can get them in bulk, there also. We also learned this year that we had a child that has a peanut allergy. And we had been passing out the Nature Valley with the peanuts in them. And he said, oh, I can't eat these. You know, I'm allergic. So that made us realize we have to watch, you know, what we are passing out and make sure there's no peanuts in them. So we've changed varieties, just have fruit-filled granola bars.
And how then do you pay for that? Is it just donations? Is it?
We have used our food pantry budget line for the bars, but we get so many donations from Christ Lutheran Church and Community of Joy that, you know, it pays for it over and over again. Their contributions just can, you know, just help so much.
And I'm sure even if you're paying for it out of the budget, the giant box from Sam's isn't all that expensive for,
and then when we do the fruit, that's usually like I've bought some, you know, the little cuties, the oranges. I'll buy a couple bags of those. Other people have bought apples. Those come from individuals, but you know, we're just having a good time with them. And then this is the best for me personally. I'm a substitute teacher. So when I go into some of the schools, those little children will recognize me and come running up to me and, you know, say, hi, you know, we're so happy to see you here, and give me a hug. Are you going to be there on Friday?
Oh, it's great that those connections are being made outside of just your parking lot.
And that's what we wanted to do, is make those connections. And hopefully we'll be able to have a vacation Bible school this summer for the neighborhood children, which are the ones that get off the school buses. And before COVID, we did have a group of about 12 of those kids that came to our Bible school. So we're hoping that that will start up again too.
Well, that's fantastic. And
I know.
I just love this idea because it's just such a simple thing.
It is.
You saw, oh, look, there's a bunch of buses, and it was probably something that was happening for years, but didn't realize, either somebody didn't connect that they were right there. And it might have even been just one random day people were outside and just realized that a bus after a bus after a bus pulled up.
Yes.
And the fact that you took that as an opportunity for ministry is fantastic.
Well, thank you.
And complete outreach of just, here is a way of, let's just something to brighten their day and their week on a high note, that, you know, whether that day at school was a fantastic day and they're super excited to get home and play with their friends all weekend, or it was not a good day and they're actually bummed because, you know, home might not be the best place. It at least gives them a little bit of a smile in that moment. Lets them know that there's, and the rotating people, it's not just the same, you know, 2-3 people
every time. Yeah.
That is fantastic. So again, the entire point of the series is just to give ideas for ministry, to let congregations think a little bit outside the box, steal away the ideas for Jesus. All ministry was, you know, has been stolen and has been borrowed and adapted for our needs. So take this and adapt it. If you have a school bus that stop near your church, this is a great idea. Or maybe you have one that's just down the street that you could be at, or some other way that you can see just the who's coming in and out of your parking lot every day. And some people who might need to have a little bit of ministry to them. It doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be expensive. And so just wanted to lift that up. So thank you, Dorla, so much for this conversation.
You're so welcome, Becca.
Good. And I'm assuming there's not a whole lot more information, but if people have some questions, can they reach out to you at Prince of Peace?
Of course.
Excellent. I'll put your email address there in the notes so that people can have that in case they have any questions. But again, grab some granolas, hang out when the bus comes by, greet some kids, make sure they're peanut free, as that's a big allergen.
Yep.
Good. And I love the fact that you adapt it for the different times of the year. So I'm sure you're already starting to think of like, what a treat could be before for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is next.
Yes, fantastic. I'm picturing those little Debbie heart-shaped snacks that used to show up in my lunchbox.
I know. And one of the things that we did was ordered from Oriental Trading some little booklets. We did that for Easter one year. So,
fantastic. Yeah. Such a small, simple way to tell kids that they're loved and that there's people who care about them, even if you don't even know their name.
That's right.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again, Dorla. I appreciate it.
Thank you.